Hi there guys, welcome to episode number 2 of my Reading career mode. Just a quick update on the last episode. So we made 4 new signings. So we brought in Joel Pereira on a 2-year loan from Manchester United. Brought in Tom Lockyer from Bristol Rovers. Alphonso Davies from Vancouver Whitecaps, I believe he came from, and Ben Brereton from Nottingham Forest. So as I said in the last episode, I didn't want to make too many changes to the team, so I wanted to keep the sort of first 11 sort of intact, and then just sign a couple of youngsters that can grow with us in the career mode and eventually take places of some of the older guys. But the transfer listed players I've got, so obviously the sort of older guys, like for example on the screen here, Paul McShane, 31 years old. So just looking to bring in, send out some of the older guys like Vandenberg here, Stephen Quinn, and then some of these guys out on loan. Since last episode, obviously we brought in Alphonso Davies, so I've put Callum Harriott onto the loan list. Was considering selling him, but you know, just in case we need another left winger, then at least he's sort of on loan, so we can recall him. Obviously the short list, we've got Dezelle. I think I'm alright with the midfield. We're keeping there just in case we want to bring him in. Pierre we don't need now because we brought in Lockyer. Rico Henry, obviously I did talk about it the last episode, maybe bringing him in as our backup left back, but we can't bring him in till the earliest of January anyway. Same with Lafondra. Obviously I mentioned it that I wanted to bring in a Reading sort of legend, but he's just joined Bolton, so we can't bring him in just yet. So the only other player I'm looking to bring in this window is Connor Chaplin, but at the moment he's too vital to sell for Portsmouth, so hopefully in the next coming weeks that will change. We'll be able to bring him in. But we just advanced to the semi-final of the pre-season tournament. We're going with the strongest team. I have actually made a second team sheet, so we can sort of go between the two if we're simulating a game, whether I want to play my strongest lineup or give some of the second team guys a game. But we're 25 minutes. There you go. Liam Kelly has given us the lead here. I was just about to say we're nearly half an hour into the game. We haven't had a goal, but we're 2-0 up. Aluku's come off the bench here. He's replaced Brereton up front. It's a bit random that they put a winger up front, but he obviously can play there. And looks like we're going to be heading into the pre-season final here. I'm not too worried about the pre-season in this career. We've got quite a lot of money anyway. But Paul McShane has been sold. We accepted a offer in the last episode, so he's gone to Huddersfield, which is good. We've got just over $1 million in prize money from getting to the final. And Chris Martin wants to play. He's obviously only in on loan, so it doesn't matter too much. We'll just do a bit more player trading. I might look to change some of it at the end of this month. Put some of the newer signings in there, like Lockyer and Brereton, who have got high potential. They've got another email press conference. Not interested in doing any of that. If you guys haven't seen my video that I uploaded regarding career mode sort of changes that I would make, press conferences is on there, so feel free to check that out. I've got an offer here from Leeds of $4 million for Jordan Abita. Not looking to get rid of him. We'll block it. He's going to be our starting right back for most of this career mode. Not interested in doing press conferences, so we'll get rid of that. So we'll simulate this game in the pre-season final against Rosenborg. See if we can pick up a win here and a trophy for us, but not as I said, I'm not too bothered about silver. Well, pre-season tournament obviously would like a trophy, but there's Barrow giving us a 1-0 lead here. Brereton's made it 2-0, so looking good here for a bit of silverware. Unfortunately, Alphonso Davies has picked up a knock after coming off the bench. But as we head to the closing stages, so 2-0 win. So we've won the international cup here in the pre-season. So it's good to see. It's a good sign that the team's doing well at the start here. Transfer offer for Chris Gunter. He's going to be our starting right back for this season. So block that one as well. So we've got just under 1.5 million there from the pre-season tournament. So Alphonso Davies only 7 days, so that's not too bad. So what I'm going to do in this episode, so I'm going to play the first game of the season against QPR. That's not a bad offer. He's worth between 125 and 185 here, so we'll just accept that. We're looking to get rid of him. So sorry, as I was saying, so we will play the first game of the season against QPR, and then what I might do is possibly simulate the cup game. I may play it with the second team, but we'll see how we get on in the first game. So we'll just advance through, see if we get any offers. So Vandenberg is on our transfer list, so he's worth between 300,000 and 440,000, so 410,000, not a bad offer. We'll get rid of him. I mean, it frees up a bit of transfer budget and frees up some wages. So offer here for Joseph Mendes. I mean, these are all guys that we're looking to get rid of. So he's worth between 400,000 and 590. So what I might do is just delegate that, see if we get a bit more. So if we start the offer at 500,000, don't send him for more than 450. Hopefully that will go through. The initial offer was a little bit under his valuation there, so just do a bit more player training. So Swift's gone up to a 72. Some good sessions there. Kelly and Abita with an A, and then Moore with a C, and Richards with a D. So not too bad, not too bad. It was obviously a D. I would have preferred a bit more higher, but as we advance through, just see if we get any more offers. Unfortunately, our reserve goalkeepers talks are broken down. Vandenberg's gone to Leeds for 275,000, so that's good. An offer here for Stephen Quinn, so he's worth up to 490. They've offered 490,000, so we'll just accept that. As I said before, guys, just looking to get all the older players. I want to try and make this quite a young team, but obviously still keep it challenging for trophies sort of thing. But they've agreed to pay 460 for Joseph Mendes, so we'll accept that. We've got a transfer offer here. It's not a bad offer from Nice yet, but again, Gav McCleary been at Reading for many years. Not looking to sell him on, at least in this season anyway. I want to keep him for at least the first season, and obviously then he'll be hitting sort of 30, close to 31 by the second season, and then we may look to move him on then and get someone else in. Press conferences. Goodbye. Yeah, another bit of player trainer here. Few B's, C, couple of D's, so not great, but just about to get into the QPR game. Mendes is gone, so that's an extra bit of money. Rimonota, we'll send him out on loan to Lincoln for a year. As he's only 58 rated, he's not going to get much first team football in the first season anyway, so let him have a spell out on loan, see if he can grow on loan. But unfortunately his loan's been rejected. Another offer for our reserve goalkeeper, we're just going to accept it. Hopefully he'll go, and then we can get him off the books. And then here we are. So Quinn's been sold to Middlesbrough, so that's good. We just quickly check the finances. So we're well, 8 million in the transfer budget, 37,000 in the wages. So our transfer budget is looking very healthy. But what we'll do is I'll advance into this game, and we'll see if we can get the league campaign off to a good start. So here we go. First game of the season here at Loftus Road against Queen's Park Rangers. Obviously we're in our orange away kit, as QPR play in the red and white hoops as we do. Starting on the front foot there, but it's a good block. Gone in with what I feel is our strongest lineup, as you'll see at the bottom of the screen now anyway. But giving Brereton his debut here. Oh, that's a bad pass back. Just trying to play that back to the to Abita at left back, but they've cut it out, and they're on the attack here, and it's just over the bar, unfortunately for them. So launch it long towards Brereton, but he's been beaten in the air. And here's Jamie Mackie. Was on loan at Reading a few seasons ago, but he's gone back to QPR now. So Brereton. Here Barrow. Through to Kermagant. But it's shrugged off the ball. Here's Freeman. Out to Jamie Mackie. We've won it back through Barrow. Kermagant. Swift. Gunter looking for Gareth McCleary. Puts it in looking for Kermagant. And it's off the post. Well, that was certain to be 1-0 to the Royals, but unfortunately Kermagant couldn't hit the target from there. Now we play that back to Manone. Now Abita. But closed down, decides to put the pass out wide. But here's Barrow. Kermagant. Swift. Now Brereton. Gunter. Swift. Barrow. Abita overlap. Crosses it in. Oh, just flicked away from the head of Brereton, who was about to head that towards goal. Now McCleary. Oh, and it's 1-0. Hit the post again then, but Kermagant's there to put in the rebound. And McCleary's ball in, headed onto the post again, but this time it falls back at his feet, and we are 1-0 up. It's a good start to the season here. They're playing it around here, but we've won it back. Kelly. Swift in a bit of space. Gunter over the top looking for McCleary, but Anu was there to cut it out, and we've got a throw in. Gunter. Ilori. Liam Moore. Ooh, bit of a heavy touch, but managed to recover. Barrow looking for Kermagant, but they've launched it out. Kermagant again. Kelly. Jordan Abita. Kermagant. Getting it back to Abita, now Barrow, but they've stuck a foot in, but they've given it away, and now they've got it back again, and now they've won it back again. Now we've got it back again. Barrow in, but they've headed it out, but straight to Kermagant, and it's deflected out for a corner. So Liam Kelly's our set piece taker here. Oh, onto the head of Gareth McCleary, but straight at their goalkeeper, unfortunately. Kelly in the box. McCleary's in there again, but they've got it out here up towards Freeman. Jamie Mackie, and we've given it straight back to him. But they haven't really had many opportunities, QPR. We've been sort of dominating it high up the pitch. Every time they've got it, they've just been playing it around. But there's half time. And let's see if we can grab a few more goals in the second half. So here we go, the second half. Made a couple of changes at half time. I've brought Alphonso Davies on for Barrow on the left flank, give him his debut. And I've brought Bakuna on for Swift in the midfield area. Don't want too many players getting upset from not playing, so we'll switch it around a little bit. But here's Davis. Unfortunately, he's offside. Just going to test his pace, see how pacey he is. They're playing it out from the back. And that's nice and easy back to Manone, who will pick it up and then throw it out to a beater. Now Kermagant. Now we'll test that pace of Davis. And Brereton scoops sort of header into the net, but straight away Davis, 10 minutes into his debut, nice little run, little dink cross, and then he just sort of poked it over the goalkeeper. So two new signings combined there. Brereton getting his first goal for the Royals. It's been a good start here to the first game of the Championship season. Obviously since the last episode, Reading have appointed Clement as their new manager, the former Swansea boss. So we'll see how he gets on in his first game. But we're hoping to do much better this season as the Reading manager. Misplaced pass there, and they're just launching it long, and then we're just picking up the second ball in the midfield area. It's Kelly to a beater. Davis out wide, Gunter. Kelly, a beater. We have a shot from there, just over. No, it was actually deflected, like it just gone over the bar, but Kelly gets it in there. Looking for McCleary, a beater, back out to Kelly, swings it back in there, looking for Brereton, but is well headed out. Baptiste, I believe he used to play for Blackpool when they were in the Premier League, but it's forward to Brereton. Oh, that'd be a lovely goal, nice little finesse, but unfortunately it hit the underside of the crossbar and come back out. Now McCleary, Gunter overlapping, back to McCleary, looking for options, and that is not the option that we wanted. Now on the break here, Baptiste, their centre back I believe is up front. Obviously they're going a bit more attacking now. Mackie in, but a beater's there. Out to McCleary. Looking for Alphonso Davies, but he was put on the brakes there as we were looking to play that over the top for him to run to the space, but he just stopped all of a sudden there. Out wide looking for James Perch here. Their right back's a bit high up the pitch. And Gunter can't keep it in, and they've got a throw in deep in our half here as Jamie Mackie goes off. I'm not sure who they brought on. And that is a dreadful cross. Yeah, we'll make that sub. Liam Kelly a bit low on stamina there, so we'll bring George Evans on. And we'll pump this long, looking for Brereton. It's a beat in the air and they come forward again with Freeman. We stuck a foot in there. Perch is getting very forward for them. Oh, it's a good save from Manone. Thought they were going to get consolation goal, give them a bit of hope there in the last couple of minutes. And their goalkeeper is miles out of goal, but we've got no one really up there. Now McCleary, just about to turn and shoot, but they got a foot in just before I could. Now it's a free kick here, and the full-time whistle will be going any second. And it's been a good start to the season. 2-0 win. So it's a good start to the season there for 2-0 win against QPR. So we'll just do a bit more player training here. Some lovely growth there. Kelly got up to 71, Abita's gone to 74, Richards up to 67. So it's a good training session there for the team. Just go over to the transfer hub and see if we can approach Chaplin. No, it's still too important, but we can approach Rico Henry if we wish to. But I feel I'm quite happy with having Abita and Blackett as our left backs. So what I do is just simulate here to the Carabao Cup game against Bradford. Leeds coming in for Liam Kelly. Note he is one of our starting centre mids, so we won't be looking to sell him on. And again, our reserve goalkeeper's transfer talks are broken down, so it looks like we won't be moving him on anytime soon, as every time we accept an offer, the transfer talks break down. Must be asking for a bit more money than they want to pay. Sam Smith wants to play. We'll have to see about that. And Davis wants to start. Well, I'm looking to play the second team anyway, but what I do is I simulate this game. We use the second team as I'm not too worried about the Carabao Cup. More hoping to get Ren into the playoffs. As long as we sort of make the round of 32 in the FA Cup, then it doesn't really matter. But Bradford are 1-0 up here after 7 minutes. See if our second team can grab a goal, but unfortunately Borovarson's picked up a serious injury by the looks of that, so that's not good for him or for us. They've gone 2-0 up, but McCleary's pulled one back. And unfortunately we are out of the Carabao Cup at the first stage, but not worried too much. I mean, probably looking for the FA Cup to be the one, but Borovarson's out for 3 months, so Alfonso Davis is happy we played him, and we've got an offer in for George Evans. Not looking to sell him. So with Borovarson out for 3 months, we'll be definitely signing Colin Chaplin when it allows us to. But we'll just advance to the Fulham game, and then I will leave the episode there for this time, guys. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. So in the next episode we'll hopefully be signing Colin Chaplin if and when it allows us to, and then we'll be getting straight in with the league games. They're becoming thick and fast, and hopefully we'll get through the first part of the season quite quickly. But we've got a loan offer here for Callum Harriott, which I'm looking to give him a bit of experience out on loan. Obviously his morale's very unhappy, so he's not really playing much with Davis joining. But as I said, I hope you enjoy this episode, guys, and I will see you in episode 3. Have a good day.